7 daily habits to avoid that cause leg cramps and weak legs. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a sharp pain in your calf? Or taken just a few steps in the morning and suddenly, bam, a leg cramp strikes out of nowhere? You're not alone. Over the past 30 years working with older adults, I've seen how these painful cramps, weak legs, and poor balance can slowly chip away at a person's confidence. But I've also witnessed how adopting the right habits can often turn things around faster than you'd expect. What many people don't realize is this: it's not just about getting older. Many leg cramps and muscle problems are actually triggered by simple everyday habits, things we do without even thinking. The good news is, once you understand what's behind it, you can make a few easy changes that may help reduce cramps, improve strength, and keep you steady on your feet. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 common daily habits that may be silently sabotaging your legs, draining your energy, and even increasing your fall risk after 60. We'll explore what these habits are, how they affect your muscles and nerves, and most importantly, how to stop them. Stick around to the end because I'll also share a few bonus tips to quickly relax your legs and improve circulation within just a few minutes each morning. You don't want to miss that. And before we begin, if you care about your mobility, strength, or want to age with confidence, hit the like button, leave a comment about your own leg health experience, and subscribe for weekly videos just like this. Now, let's dive in and start protecting your legs, one smart change at a time. Habit number 1. Sitting too long without changing position. Let's start with one of the most common but sneakiest habits: sitting for too long in the same position. You might think, I'm just resting, what harm could it do? But the truth is, when you stay seated without moving for long stretches, especially on soft couches or in recliners, your muscles, especially those in your legs, begin to stiffen and lose tone. Here's the key problem: circulation slows down. When your legs stay bent at the knees or hips for hours, blood flow gets restricted, your muscles get less oxygen, and your nerves can become slightly compressed. This sets the stage for cramps, numbness, tingling, and over time, even muscle atrophy. Now, think about how often this happens: watching television, reading, scrolling your phone, even knitting or playing Sudoku. All these activities are fine, but only if you remember to change position often. In fact, studies show that sitting for over 60 to 90 minutes without movement significantly increases the risk of nighttime leg cramps, stiffness in the morning, and poor lymphatic drainage in the legs. So what should you do instead? Here's my professional advice. Every 30 to 45 minutes, do a posture reset. You don't have to jog around the house. Just stand up, shake your legs, do a few gentle stretches, walk to the kitchen, or march in place. Even 60 seconds of light movement can help wake up your circulation and reactivate your leg muscles. I often suggest to my older patients to set a gentle phone timer or use television commercial breaks as reminders. When a commercial comes on, take that as your cue to move. It's that simple. If you usually sit in a recliner or a soft chair, try switching to a firmer seat for parts of the day. Firmer surfaces naturally encourage better posture and activate your leg muscles without you even noticing. It's not sitting that's the issue, it's being still. Your muscles thrive on movement. They need it to stay nourished, energized, and cramp-free. Now, let's talk about habit number 2, choosing coffee over water in the morning. It may seem harmless, even necessary for some, but starting your day with coffee instead of water can quietly affect your leg health. Here's why. When you wake up, your body is naturally dehydrated after 6 to 8 hours without fluids. Your muscles, including those in your calves and thighs, are thirsty and low on electrolytes. They need hydration to flush out waste, restore blood flow, and reset your nervous system. If you start with coffee, a diuretic, you're telling your kidneys to flush out even more water, which can disrupt your electrolyte balance. This can lead to cramps. If you only drink coffee in the morning and skip water, the risk increases. Many older adults find themselves in this pattern without realizing the long-term effects. A mild headache, tightness in the calves, or waking up at night with a burning knot in your leg aren't just isolated symptoms, they're warning signs. Let me share a story. I had a 67-year-old patient, Joan, who maintained a healthy diet and went for daily walks, yet she kept experiencing morning leg cramps. Tests showed nothing alarming. When I asked about her morning routine, she mentioned having 2 cups of coffee and no water. Just by adding a tall glass of water before her coffee, her cramps disappeared in less than a week. So, what's the takeaway? Drink at least 1 glass of room temperature water before your coffee. It helps rehydrate your muscles, boost circulation, and replenish lost electrolytes. If you want to enhance your hydration, you can add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon, just enough to support hydration without going overboard. Don't skip water just because you're not thirsty. Our thirst signals become less reliable with age. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already mildly dehydrated. Remember, coffee itself isn't bad. In moderation, it can support brain function and metabolism. But timing is important. Start your day by letting your body rehydrate before having caffeine. Think of water as your body's morning fuel, not just coffee. This helps your legs wake up strong. Habit number 3, taking a long hot bath in the evening and heading straight to bed. After a busy day, a hot shower feels like the perfect way to unwind. It can soothe your joints, relax tense muscles, and prepare you for sleep. However, for adults over 60, spending too long in hot water and then going immediately to bed might actually cause the very thing you're trying to avoid: nighttime leg cramps. Here's why. Hot water causes your blood vessels to widen, a process known as vasodilation. This draws blood toward the skin's surface, reducing circulation to deeper tissues like your muscles. While younger bodies usually handle this shift easily, aging bodies with slower circulation and more delicate vascular systems can experience peripheral pooling, where blood lingers near the surface and leaves your leg muscles underfed and lacking oxygen. Additionally, heat relaxes your muscles, sometimes too much. Muscles that are overly relaxed at bedtime are more prone to spasms, especially if they are a bit tired from walking or standing during the day. When you lie down, your circulation slows even further, and the muscle quietly tenses up in response, leading to sudden calf or foot cramps that wake you up in pain. To make things worse, many seniors take hot showers without drinking enough water beforehand. Combining heat-induced dehydration with low nighttime movement and imbalanced electrolytes can create the perfect storm for nocturnal leg cramps. Does this mean you should stop taking hot showers? Absolutely not. Hygiene and relaxation are important, especially for sleep quality. But a few simple adjustments can make a big difference. Limit your hot showers to 5 to 10 minutes instead of 20 or more. End your shower with lukewarm or cool water to bring blood back toward the core. Allow at least 30 minutes between showering and sleep to let your temperature and circulation stabilize. Drink a glass of water after your shower, ideally with a pinch of sea salt or a magnesium-rich electrolyte. These small steps can significantly help. When your muscles are supported, hydrated, and evenly warmed, not overheated, they are less likely to cramp. It's about setting the right tone before bed. Calm circulation, balanced hydration, and muscles that are relaxed but not limp. If you struggle with leg cramps despite staying active and eating well, this is one habit worth considering. Many people don't realize how something as simple as shower timing could affect their leg health. Habit number 4, skipping breakfast or only having milk or oatmeal. For many older adults, breakfast is often skipped or replaced with a quick bowl of oatmeal or a glass of milk. It's light, convenient, and easy on the stomach. However, when it comes to maintaining leg health and preventing cramps, a weak breakfast is not the best way to start your day. Why is that? After a long night without nourishment, your muscles wake up needing water, electrolytes, and amino acids to regain balance, support movement, and stay strong. Skipping breakfast or just having milk or plain oats provides your body with carbs, but not enough minerals or proteins. This imbalance might feel okay at first, but by mid-morning, your muscles can become underpowered, dehydrated, and more prone to cramping. Let's consider oatmeal and milk, 2 common breakfast choices for seniors. Oats provide fiber and slow-burning carbs, which are beneficial, but they contain very little sodium, potassium, or magnesium, the three minerals your muscles need to function smoothly. They also don't offer much protein, which your muscles require each morning. Milk, although a source of calcium and some protein, often lacks magnesium and potassium. If you're sensitive to lactose, drinking milk first thing might upset your stomach or cause bloating, further affecting your hydration. Here's a better approach. Create a muscle-friendly breakfast. Start your day with a glass of water, as we've discussed in earlier tips. Then, have a breakfast that includes protein, healthy fats, and foods rich in minerals. For example, try a boiled egg with whole grain toast and avocado, Greek yogurt with chia seeds and a few almonds, or a protein smoothie made with unsweetened almond milk, protein powder, and a handful of spinach or frozen banana. These meals don't have to be large or heavy, just balanced. The goal is to provide your muscles with the nutrients they need to remain strong, responsive, and free of cramps. If you really can't eat much in the morning, consider something simple, like a piece of banana and a boiled egg, just enough to give your body a baseline of potassium, protein, and energy. Skipping breakfast might not seem harmful, but over time, it contributes to nutritional gaps that leave your body more vulnerable to fatigue, imbalance, and nighttime leg cramps. Remember, the first 1 to 2 hours after waking are crucial for rehydrating, fueling your cells, and setting the tone for the rest of the day. A breakfast rich in magnesium, potassium, protein, and fluids can help prevent the muscle tightness, twitches, and cramping that many seniors experience. Habit number 5. Not getting enough magnesium, potassium, and sodium in your diet. When it comes to leg cramps, one often overlooked cause is mineral imbalance, specifically not getting enough magnesium, potassium, and sodium in your daily diet. These three minerals, often called electrolytes, play a vital role in keeping your muscles strong, relaxed, and responsive. Let's take a closer look. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and controls how calcium moves in and out of your cells. If you're low on magnesium, your muscles may contract too much and too suddenly, leading to cramping, especially at night. Potassium acts as a messenger by carrying signals from your brain and nerves to your muscles, instructing them when to contract or relax. Low potassium levels can cause twitching, spasms, or a feeling of tightness in your calves and thighs. Sodium sometimes gets a bad reputation due to its link to high blood pressure. However, for seniors, especially those who sweat a lot, take water pills, or follow very low-salt diets, not having enough sodium can trigger cramps. Sodium helps balance fluids around your muscles and supports nerve function. Here's the issue. Many seniors unknowingly cut these minerals out of their diets. Why? They might avoid salt entirely, thinking less is better. They may eat fewer whole fruits and vegetables because of chewing or digestion issues. Foods like nuts, seeds, and leafy greens, often considered hard to digest, might be skipped. Plus, they often drink only plain water without replenishing lost minerals. However, your body needs the right balance. Too little of these minerals, and your muscles may not function correctly. You might feel weak, off balance, or experience cramps, especially at night or early morning. So how can you address this? Incorporate natural sources of these minerals into your meals without supplements. Here are some excellent choices. For magnesium, try pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, and dark chocolate, yes, in moderation. For potassium, bananas, sweet potatoes, oranges, beans, and avocados are great. For sodium, a pinch of sea salt on your meals is enough, especially after sweating or on hot days. You don't need large amounts, just small, steady doses each day to support better hydration and muscle control. Here's a tip. If you drink a lot of water but still feel tired or crampy, try adding a pinch of sea salt and a splash of lemon to 1 glass of water. This simple homemade electrolyte drink can help restore what plain water can't. In addition, support your body by eating foods naturally rich in electrolytes. Remember, balance is key. Always consult your doctor or nutritionist before making significant changes or starting new supplements. Taking too much of one mineral or using the wrong combinations can harm your body. Habit number 6. Staying up late and not sleeping deeply can weaken your legs over time. Have you ever noticed that on days when you sleep poorly, your legs feel heavier, weaker, or more prone to cramps? That's your body sending a clear message. As we age, the importance of sleep becomes even more vital. During deep sleep, our body enters repair mode, releasing growth hormone, which helps preserve and rebuild muscle tissue. Blood flow to your muscles increases, and damaged muscle fibers get repaired while your nervous system resets. However, if your sleep cycle is frequently disturbed by staying up late, waking during the night, or not reaching deep sleep, this restorative process is interrupted. This can lead to muscles losing strength and flexibility, making you more prone to cramps, particularly in the calves and thighs. Seniors who consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep a night are more likely to experience not only cramps, but also a slower walking speed, poor balance, and an increased risk of falls. Additionally, poor sleep affects your body's electrolyte balance. During restful sleep, your kidneys and adrenal glands regulate sodium, potassium, and magnesium, 3 crucial minerals in preventing cramps. Sleep deprivation can impair this function, meaning that even with a good diet, lack of sleep can still result in morning cramps. Chronic sleep disruption may also contribute to acid reflux, digestive discomfort, and stomach ulcers, particularly when combined with late-night eating or alcohol. For seniors with sensitive digestion, this can leave your legs feeling inflamed and fatigued in the morning. So, what can you do first? Prioritize consistency. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid screens and bright lights an hour before bed, and consider calming evening rituals like gentle stretching, reading, or deep breathing. Avoid caffeine or heavy meals at least 4 hours before bedtime, and consider a short 10-minute walk after dinner to relax your body and improve digestion. Here's something I recommend to all my patients over 60. Create a wind-down window. Dare. This means turning off bright lights, shutting down electronics, playing soft music, or taking a warm, not hot shower to help your brain slowly shift into rest mode. Every night, your body is trying to do something miraculous. It's trying to heal, recharge, and rebuild. But it can't do that if you're still up watching television at midnight or scrolling on your phone in bed. Getting better sleep isn't just about feeling refreshed. It's about restoring your legs, preventing cramps, improving balance, and protecting your overall health. So tonight, try turning off the lights a bit earlier. Your legs will thank you in the morning. Additionally, be cautious with taking high-dose calcium supplements without balancing them with magnesium and vitamin D3. For decades, calcium has been seen as essential for stronger bones, particularly for those over 60. Many seniors concerned about osteoporosis or joint pain start taking calcium supplements daily. Often in high doses and without medical guidance, taking calcium seems straightforward. If bones need calcium, then more calcium must mean better bones, right? Not exactly. Your body does need calcium, but it doesn't work alone. For calcium to be absorbed effectively and directed to your bones, it must be accompanied by 2 crucial partners, magnesium and vitamin D3. Without these, calcium can cause more problems than it solves. Let me explain. Think of calcium as the bricks you use to build a house. But bricks alone don't create a structure. You need a blueprint, which is vitamin D3, and skilled workers to place the bricks, which is magnesium. Without vitamin D3, calcium isn't absorbed well in your gut. Without magnesium, it can be misdirected and deposited in soft tissues like your arteries, joints, or kidneys instead of your bones. This is why many older adults taking calcium alone still suffer from weak bones and may develop new issues like kidney stones, joint stiffness, or even heart problems in some cases. It can also lead to muscle cramps and irregular heartbeat due to electrolyte imbalance. Yet, this mistake is very common. Seniors often start supplementing with calcium out of fear, thinking it's a standalone miracle nutrient. But the real magic lies in balance. Studies show that optimal calcium absorption happens when there's enough magnesium to regulate muscle and nerve function and adequate vitamin D3 to help calcium enter your bones. Some diets high in processed foods, caffeine, or alcohol can further deplete magnesium levels, and as you age, your skin produces less vitamin D3 from sunlight. Many older adults unknowingly have calcium floating in their bloodstream with no destination. Here's a smarter approach. Don't supplement calcium alone. Choose a balanced formulation that includes magnesium and vitamin D3. Get tested. Ask your doctor to check your blood levels of calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. Support these through your diet by adding magnesium-rich foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and bananas, and get vitamin D from sunlight, salmon, or fortified eggs. Avoid megadoses. More is not better. Stick with the recommended 1,000 to 2,200 mg per day of calcium from both food and supplements combined. Taking high doses of calcium without proper guidance is like pouring concrete without a mold. You won't have a stable foundation, and the mess might cost you more than the benefit. So now you know the top habits to avoid if you want stronger, cramp-free legs after 60. But what if you still wake up one morning with a painful cramp before you can even stretch? What can you do right then and there to stop it quickly, without panic or pills? Well, don't worry, I've saved one final powerful tip for last. It's a simple emergency technique you can use the moment a cramp strikes, and it comes directly from the real-life experience of doctors who work with seniors every day. Let's walk through this together. If you've ever been jolted awake by a sharp, twisting pain in your leg, you know how unsettling a morning cramp can be. It often strikes without warning. One moment you're stretching in bed, the next, your calf is locked tight like a rock. For older adults, this kind of cramp isn't just painful. It's a signal that something needs attention. Here's the good news. There's a quick and safe technique you can use as soon as it happens. Step 1. Stay calm. Shift gently. The worst thing you can do is tense up or yank your leg. Instead, slowly sit upright in bed and gently swing your legs to the floor. Step 2. Stretch in the opposite direction. If the cramp is in your calf, extend the leg straight out and gently pull your toes toward your shin. You can use your hands or a towel. Hold the stretch for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Remember to breathe deeply. Step 3. Massage the muscle. Use firm but steady pressure, rubbing upward toward your heart to improve blood flow. You can also tap gently along the muscle to relax the nerve signals. Step 4. Apply warmth or move to a warm surface if possible. Place a warm towel or heating pad over the area, or let your feet rest on a warm floor to help the muscle relax. Step 5. Sip warm water with a pinch of salt. If safe for you, especially if you're not on a salt-restricted diet, drink a glass of warm water with a small pinch of sea salt. This helps rebalance sodium and fluid levels quickly. Dr. Emily Langford, a geriatric physiologist with over 25 years of experience, emphasizes this. What you do in the first 60 seconds of a cramp can determine how long it lasts. Gentle stretching, proper breathing, and small movements are key. Never yank or rush. And here's the expert tip. If you suffer from frequent morning cramps, keep a resistance band or towel near your bed. This way, you can stretch immediately without searching around. Also, be mindful of your nighttime habits. Too much alcohol, high sugar snacks before bed, or sleeping in cold air may increase the chance of cramps. Morning cramps are not random. They're your body's way of signaling that something needs attention, hydration, minerals, circulation, or muscle care. So instead of fearing the next cramp, be ready for it. Practice these steps a few times, and soon your body will learn to respond better, faster, and calmer. So there you have it, 7 daily habits to avoid, plus 1 emergency technique that could save your morning. Taking care of your legs after 60 isn't about doing more. It's about doing things smarter. Your body is still capable of strength, balance, and resilience. It just needs the right support. If even one of these habits made you pause and think, I hope you'll start making small changes today. Your future self, walking steadily, free of cramps, living life with confidence, will thank you. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever struggled with leg cramps in the morning? Do you have a personal tip or routine that works for you? Feel free to share it in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Remember to subscribe for more weekly tips. Your health is your freedom. Let's protect it together.